Hello, and welcome to the DCGO training video for escorts. In this tutorial, we'll be going over the DCGO app and how you will use it when you are volunteering at DragonCon. The DCGO application is a web application, which means there's nothing to install on your phone or digital device. Simply point your mobile web browser to dcgo.dragoncon.net. Here we see the main login page. Here you're given two fields, username and password. Your username will be your first initial and your last name as given in the DragonCon survey you filled out last month. Your password will be given to you when you first arrive at the con. If you need to, you can change it with the assistance of your lead. Otherwise, please type in your username and password here and then tap the Enter key. Once you've logged in, you'll be presented with the main or home screen. Here, you can see your assignments, requests that you've done for transport, as well as gather information about guests, events, and the schedule for the day. First, we're going to be looking at the assignments page. Here we see the assignments page. For training purposes, there's only the one event. Normally, you will have many events you have to work through throughout your time in DragonCon. To start with, we'll select the one event. Just tap it. Here, you will see the name of the event, where the event takes place, and when the event occurs. Additionally, who's assigned to it. In this case, you. So you have your assignment, and now it's time to go escort your first guest. How do you do this? Well, you've already done escorts in the past. Here's how you document your job. First and foremost, select the guest you'll be escorting. Here, the Atlanta Swing Orchestra. Then, once you've picked up your guest, tap Pick Up. This lets your lead know that you've acquired the guest. As you escort the guest to their destination, once you arrive, simply select At Destination. This again lets your lead know that you've successfully delivered your guest. Now, wait for the event to complete. Once the event's over and it's time to bring the guest back, simply tap From Event and repeat the process in reverse. Pick Up for when you've acquired the guest from the event, and At Destination once you've dropped the guest back off. Once you've successfully returned the guest back to where they started and all of your tasks are done, make sure you hit the Mark Assignment as Complete. This way your lead knows you've completely finished that assignment and you're ready to go with your next task. Tap and done. Now, you may have noticed some other options in your To Event and From Event list for your guests. These are Transport Pickup, Transport Drop-Off, and Self-Delivered. If during the course of your escorting you need to use transport, after you pick up your guest, make sure you select Transport Pickup for when the guest enters transport, and Transport Drop-Off for when the guest leaves transport. This is important so we can help track what transport is doing as well. Finally, if your guest decides that they would rather be self-delivered, select the Self-Delivered option. This way you don't have to choose anything from pickup or at destination. If you are going to ensure the guest self-delivers back or has other options, keep in mind that the To Event and From Event are separate, so guests can self-deliver to the event and be escorted from the event, or escort to the event and be self-delivered from the event. Keep in mind that it's important to document which is which in each case so that we can keep track not only of you, but our guests. One of the exciting features of the DCGO app is notifications. Whenever you're given a new assignment or your assignment changes, you will see a notification appear in the upper right corner of the screen. To demonstrate, I'm going to assign you to a new assignment. Now, your assignment will automatically appear if you're already on the My Assignments page. But if you're not on the My Assignments page, you will see a small red dot and the number of new assignments or new notifications you've received. Tapping on the drop-down will show you Notifications. Tapping on Notifications will show you the actual notification that has occurred. Here, we see an unread notification that a new assignment has been assigned to you. Tapping on the notification itself will take you to the assignment. In this case, the Training Escort 1 assignment. As things change throughout the day, be sure you keep in mind and look for new notifications to let you know what you need to do. Sometimes, during the course of the escort, you need to document something that happened or make sure your lead knows some additional information about what occurred during your escort. To do that, we have notes. Here, we're going to tap Add Note on the screen. This will bring up the Add Note field. I'll make a little note here, and then I'm going to tap Confirm. This will save the note and the time of the note so that your lead can know, hey, this is what occurred and this is when it occurred. Use this for anything from documenting strange behavior, additional guests, odd requests, or if there's something that needs to be passed through to make sure we don't lose it otherwise. Basically, anything you feel should be written down, do so. The DCGO app also has the ability to make transport requests for when your escort needs a transport. To do so, tap the Transport Requests button under Escort Features on the main screen, like so. This will bring up a list of all your current and previous transport requests. Here, we're going to tap the Add button. Next, we're going to choose where our transport request is from. Here, we'll do Hall of Fame. And where the request is going to. Here, we'll do Marriott. Next, the number of people. We'll say 3. And the date and time of the pickup. For the date, we'll choose the 18th. For the time, we'll choose 4:30 p.m. Finally, any notes or special requests for the pickup. Once you're done, tap Save. This will send your request over to the transport group. Once the transport group has reviewed your request, they will select and update the request to show confirmed. Once it's been confirmed, it'll show up as confirmed on your screen as well. Here we see confirmed. This way you know your transport will be there ready and waiting when you need it. Thank you. This concludes the training video for the DCGO app. Have a great con.